What's going on, guys? So in today's video, I'm going to be pulling back the curtain on a ton of stuff. This is actually an absolutely insane strategy. We helped 3 separate clients over a 6-hour period obtain over $170,000 in revenue. Again, over a 6-hour period. What we did is, as you can see at the bottom of the page here, our Black Friday and Cyber Monday early access sale via a site-wide shutdown. Obviously, these brands definitely vary in size, but it's really cool to see, we had over 100K day, over a 60K day, and over a 15K day in revenue, which were all revenue records for these brands respectively. So without further ado, let's dive right into the video. I'm gonna kind of break everything down here. The overview. This offer has allowed us to produce record sales days for several brands, but this is geared towards brands with a pre-existing customer base, right? This can work with small stores, but you will see better results the larger your audience is. What we're going to be covering is, how we create a huge sense of exclusivity and FOMO through a 24-hour site-wide shutdown and an early bird / VIP access situation. So in this quick little video, we're going to be covering the site-wide shutdown, the VIP access, and then the lead list generation. So in this situation, the offer is pretty much irrelevant. All 3 of these brands had different offers. The main thing is that we're looking to shut down the website 24 hours prior to our main Black Friday, Cyber Monday sale. And the catch is that we want to have the website password protected, and on the website show a countdown timer for when the site actually does reopen. This way we can build hype organically leading up to the store close, and our early bird / VIP list will be receiving an SMS and an email around 15 minutes prior to the store reopening with the password that they can access the early access sale. This creates a huge sense of FOMO for those who miss out, because you can start posting in your story organically things like, early access sale is on. The people who didn't know about that, it's going to make them want to start quickly shopping when the website does originally reopen. And then the VIPs who do gain that early access is actually going to end up buying way more than usual, especially if you as a brand ends up, you guys are used to selling out of specific product. You can take that exclusive feeling of shopping the sale early and kind of, play on that limited supply angle, etc. And this is really going to allow you guys to kind of have that massive, increase in sales over that 6-hour period, 100K day, 60K day, etc. So in this video, we're going to be covering 6 things: the landing pages, so the list sign up page, the opt-in, and the site closed plus password page, timing confirmation, VIP / early access list lead generation, then the actual emails and SMS campaigns you're going to send out, how we shut down the website and change the passwords, and then how we actually reopen the site to make sure everything is live. So these are the exact builds that we used for these 3 brands in particular. You can see we had a pop-up on the website. These were just the very simple email and SMS opt-in pages. So when you would come to a specific page on these brands' website, like brand / pages / Black Friday, the biggest sale of the year, Black Friday is coming, gain early access to our exclusive VIP sale and new product launch. Obviously changing this up, however the brand wanted it to be. Shop before anyone else, sign up below. And then here you have your opt-in for sign up for Klaviyo. You simply just need to embed the sign up form here. We'll announce the dates and exclusive codes when you sign up to our early access list, and then below we had a countdown timer to when the site actually closed. So the apps to use here, guys, is different pages. For landing pages, we just ended up using Pagefly. The page we're creating here is the email / SMS opt-in, and then to here I made a little video on how you actually want to code the password page. I'll show you that in a moment, but I want to make sure you embed the Klaviyo button as well, and the design and the branding from the ad to the landing page should carry over, just so there's no over complications. You can keep things synergistic, right? So you want to reiterate the offer, add scarcity, limited number of spaces, things like that. And then to help the number of signups or submissions, you can incentivize the visitor by offering them something free, a gift guide, a catalog, or even actually telling them, what the discount is going to be prior. I'll show you that in the next page. So in the landing pages, when the site was actually closed, people would enter the site and it would look something like this. Do you have early access? Enter your password above. When you actually close a website on Shopify, it's actually just going to have like a little tiny enter password page in the top right of the corner. So we actually have to custom code this so it shows up in the top. You actually can't code it to be in the middle, as far as I know. But again, you just want to make sure that this is coded. And note, the opt-in is available. So you can see like people could still opt in on some of our brands. And then the arrows are referencing the password button above on all of these. Do you have VIP access? You need to be able to kind of, obviously you don't want confused customers. So you're pointing people to where they can actually access the page. page. In terms of timing confirmation, right, this is very, very simple. Obviously, this is just a specific example in terms of timing, but the 4 things you want to get locked down is: when are you closing the site, right? When is the password actually being sent out to your VIP list? When does that early/VIP access sale start? And then when does the website completely reopen for the regular Black Friday, Cyber Monday sale? That's super important, just to make sure, everyone is on the same page in terms of the organic team, the paid ads, the emails, etc. You obviously want to make sure everything is done timely, because this is a very time sensitive plan where you're sending, people a specific password. They only have 6 hours to shop on the website. Now, speaking of getting people to sign up for the VIP access, the early bird list, etc., how do we do this? So very, very simple. Obviously, like I just showed you guys, we had an opt-in page here. We were actually sending traffic to these pages. So simply, as you can see, we had some VIP access ads. I'll show you those ads in just a moment, leading to an opt-in page. That's where they would collect the email and phone number, and then they would actually opt in into our VIP/early bird flow, where they would then get an email confirmation, a reminder, and then that password sent on that final day. Here's like some sort of a simple ad copy that we used, right? Our biggest sale of the year is almost here. Email subscribers get an exclusive 30 to 40% off, plus early access to shop before the BFCM rush. So what are you waiting for? Sign up here, have a link. Date, obviously you wanted to start doing this at least 2 weeks prior to the sale, so you can get it as many people into the list as possible. Now, this is the setup we use to gather emails and phone numbers. Like I just said, I kind of just ran you guys through this. With these VIP access ads, we're targeting our entire funnel, and the ad copy you can see of what we used above. Now, the goal here is, again, just to make sure we get as many people into this early bird VIP flow as possible. So that way, when we actually do have a VIP access sale starting, everyone's going to get the ads. Now, these are just a few quick examples of the ads we use for the lead generation. So simple, clear, engaging ads will work great thanks to your killer BFCM offer. The offer is the biggest point of leverage in collecting your new subscribers. So with some of these brands, we connected the offer. With some of them, we didn't. Like, here's one example where, like, it's almost time for our Black Friday, up to 80% off. And then once they click on it, then they sign up. But you can see, like, some of the ones we had here: want early access to our biggest sale ever, shop before anyone else, sign up now. Things like this, you do want to tell people the offer before they sign up to improve the CTR. So before people signed up, like, say, hey, sign up and get early access to our 50% off sale, or whatever the case may be. But the ads here are fairly simple. Just having like the sign up now being like the main sort of opt-in. Now, the emails and SMS campaigns, guys, you can go ahead and pause these. These are just a few quick examples of, like, hey, thank you for joining the early access. Like, this is one that we sent to our regular subscriber list, like join the early access list, etc. And then here's one, like, when you've been granted the early access. Again, guys, pause the video and kind of look at these. This is like the email that we sent when the website was shut down. And then the other one was, once someone submits the information on the opt-in page, that should trigger the, like, that automation and flow for the email service provider, whatever you're using. The first email they receive should be sent immediately and should confirm to them that they are a new subscriber and they successfully have reserved their space for early access in your Black Friday, Cyber Monday sale. Following that, right, the same emails you prepare as reminders for your existing subscribers can be used to create a flow/automation that every subscriber enters. That way they don't have to do a double opt-in, right? People get confused. And then, as they say, right, work smarter, not harder. Again, you don't want to have people double opt-in. And then lastly, the delay between each email should be sent between 1 to 2 days, and make sure to turn off the flow once your early access campaigns are ready to send, because again, you don't want it to have, or you don't want it, like, the opt-in there. So from this point, you can include your new subscribers in the campaign list, but you want to obviously turn off the opt-in. And then moving on, guys, these are just the very simple texts we use as reminders. So, like, hey, thank you so much for signing up. The access sale is almost here. Here's the code. And then ready, set, go. Our access sale is here. Click this link. And then from there, they could obviously use the password to join. And then here, guys, I'm not going to run this over. This was just a very quick, simple video of how you actually close the website. Then open the website. You're simply going to go to the online store. You're going to go to preferences. At the bottom there is just going to be a simple check mark where you add the password and restrict the access. But again, you just want to make sure that when you're doing this, you have someone on your team turning off the website at this specific time, making sure you switch over to a dummy password, right? Because if when you set that password or the website closed with a password, if people already have the early access password, then they'll be able to access it before you want them to. So you want to make sure you have it as a dummy password. Maybe 5 minutes before the site actually goes live, you switch it to the right password. password. Again, just making sure everything is lined up correctly in terms of timing with turning off and turning on the website. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, this was an absolute banger on Black Friday, November 23rd, just before, and we ended up generating, like I said, over $176,000 in a 6-hour period. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys can save this and implement something like this next year for the brands that you're either working with or the brands that you own. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one.